Hello and welcome to another Aviseed video. In this video I will be talking a little bit about our brand new range of pellets. Enjoy. A big difference with our pellets is the way that they are produced. Our pellets are pressed and they're not extruded. The extrusion works by grinding up the base mix and ingredients and then adding water to it to create a paste. This paste is then pushed through a mould and it's sliced with a rotating blade to create the pellets. The pellets are then baked and they're dried under real high temperatures to remove the moisture. So to avoid that, we press our pellets. The base mix and the ingredients are pushed through a conical hole at a high pressure, and the force then creates a barrel shape, which is then cut into the pellet size with a rotating blade. The high temperature heat treatment in the extrusion method can cause changes that may alter the nutritional and the physical quality of a product. For example, vitamin potency loss, it can vary, depending on the vitamin, anywhere between 15% and 100%. With our pressed production method, the vitamin potency levels are high post-production and you are getting a more nutritional food for your birds. It's also more environmentally friendly because significantly less energy is required for this process. The majority of pellets out there are made with wheat, corn and soy as the bulk ingredient for the base mix. Now we use this too, but we've taken it several steps further and we've added even more ingredients. We use hemp seed, peeled sunflowers, sorghum, peas, barley and milk thistle seed. The milk thistle seed contains silymarin, an antioxidant that is extremely beneficial for the liver, and it's also very good for the heart and the blood vessels. Regarding the corn, we don't use grinded corn like other pellet brands. We opted to use popcorn. And no, there's certainly no sugar, salt or butter on it. The reason we use the popcorn is simply because it's more digestible for the birds. Corn is quite high in fibres. Even when grinded, birds need to drink a lot of water to help move the corn through the digestive system. When the corn is expanded, like when making popcorn, you break that connection of fibres, whereas grinding it only makes it smaller. We strongly believe that herbs and spices have a positive outcome for the body. They're certainly not a miracle cure. If a bird gets sick, it's going to need medicine from a veterinarian. However, when the bird is healthy and it does get exposed to bacteria or pathogens, we believe that these herbs and spices can help the body to overcome this more effectively. We use herbs and spices such as paprika, chili, ginger, oregano, basil, thyme, sage, rosemary, dill and parsley. We do not add any preservatives to our pellets. There's no BHA, BHG or ethoxyquin in any of our products. These preservatives are used to protect animal feeds against mould and to preserve the colour, but they're also linked to several health issues, skin problems, internal damage and even cancer. We use absolutely no synthetic colours in any of our pellets either. These dyes come from the oil industry and are also linked to significant health issues. Often people may assume that coloured pellets are better, but this is simply their subconscious mind telling them that that is the case. If we think about what parrots eat in the wild, we may automatically link our birds to eating colourful fruits, but that's not entirely true. If you look at how the birds eat with their beaks, we see that they bite chunks out of fruits, they peel seeds, crack nuts, and they demolish trees to get to the bugs underneath the bark. They have developed a hard bite to do this. The skull, it's built around strong cheek muscles to carry a strong beak. But why? Well, parrots do encounter feeding competition in most regions that they live in. Monkeys, primates and other birds like toucans and hornbills. So they've learnt to often eat unripe fruits which are harder. They've learnt to crack nuts before other animals can get to them, and have learnt to break through the bark that competition might not be able to access. All of these wild food items are not very colourful at all. Most of them are green, brown or even a yellowish colour. This is also one of the reasons why many species will eat clay-like substances. It helps them to digest foods which are not fully ripe or edible yet. So yeah, if you're automatically linking your parrot food to bright colours, that could just be your brain playing tricks on you. Another reason for not using colour in our pellets is that it could also interfere with dyes used by veterinarians to check for bacteria in faeces. So the goal with our pellet range was simple. Develop a diet which is more than just a handful of basic ingredients with preservatives and synthetics. We've developed a pellet that contains many beneficial ingredients while avoiding any dangerous additives, meaning your birds will have a healthy, nutritionally balanced food that won't run the risk of potentially causing health issues in the long run. As well as the 3 different sizes, the pellets also come in 2 different formulas, breeding formula and maintenance formula. They are both identical ingredients wise, only the breeding formula has a higher protein content, ideal for breeding birds or rearing young birds. All of the pellets in the range are available in fruit flavour, with the exception of the 6ml pellets, which are also available in either fruit flavour or nut flavour. They come packaged in sealed buckets and are available in 3 kilo or 7 kilos. For more information, hit us up on our Facebook page www.facebook.com/Aviseed follow us on Twitter @Aviseed or contact us via our website www.aviseed.com.